Okay, so we have your Nova Gigant 8 times faster slicer. All started from this very famous German peeler. We'll show you that later, but the idea really is you got the same blade in it and you got 4 of them. Okay, now these blades are serrated, and what you've got is you've got 4 blades going this way and 4 blades going this way, coming back to you. So what you got is you've got 4 slices one way, 4 slices the other way. So you just got to be careful when you're using it. Okay, I always use it to the side. Okay, and then when I'm picking up my cucumbers, my courgettes, whatever I'm picking up, okay, what I'll do simply is about 4 or 5 inches away, and then all you do is you go, if you start from there and you go backwards and forwards, so therefore what you find is, it's just, look, it's 8 times faster, and then stop, just your hand back, and then you can go again. All right, just do it slowly to start with. Okay, so you got 4 slices each way. So when you do your cucumbers, whether you're doing leeks for soup or salad, whatever you're doing, as you can see, look, it's just 8 times faster when you're using it. All right. Okay, so bell peppers, whatever you're using as well. So I'll add a bit of red to that because it looks great. All right, and there's my bell peppers sliced. All right, if you're using the traditional bell peppers, just use them like that. It's absolutely fine, whatever you're doing. All right, as long as it's long, you can hold it in your hands. The only difficulty is when you have something smaller, like a radish, a bit of garlic, chilies. We've got a safety guard for you, which comes with your slicer, okay? So always use a fork or a safety guard. So what I'm gonna do for this instance is I'm gonna grab my fork, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my fork in the stalk of the radish. And then what I'm not going to do is I'm going to use my slicer this way, over my salad, directly over. And then I'm going to push forward and I'm going to pull back. Push forward and pull back. And what you find is the harder you press downwards, the harder they are to use. So as long as you push and pull, it's absolutely fine. Onions, when you do an onion as well, whether it's red or white, all you basically do is take the bottom of the onion on, leave the core intact, take a layer of skin off. So this is one I've done earlier. Okay, you leave the core intact, so what you can do is you can put your fork, okay, in the stalk like that. All right, because you're not going to get the guard through the top core. All right, if you can, use your guard, but I always find it easy this way, so just straight over your salad like that. Okay, there's your onion. All right, if you use it flat, you'll get onion rings. If you use it on the side, you basically get thin onion slices. Straight over your salad, straight into a bowl. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and what you do with the core once you've finished, okay, is you put the core in your salad at the bottom like that. And when your friends or relatives come around, whoever gets the core, they do the washing up. All right, okay, really simple, really easy. So that's long stuff, small stuff. There's your onions as well. I want to show you this as well, because when you use it at home on your zucchinis, courgettes, if you're Italian cooking, look, your safety guard there has 5 prongs. So what I'm going to do is going to pop it on the guard there, nice and long like that. Okay, and then you can do your long ribbons for your Italian cooking like that. All right, it's really, really lovely. Okay, every strand is the same thickness as well, so it's great. All right, so that's your guard there. Remember, if you use it like this, okay, i.e., okay, you pop it on your safety guard like that. Okay, then generally with a safety guard, you wouldn't use it like that. You just generally pop it up on its end like that, because it's got a non-slip foot there, as you can see, and you just go up and back like that. And what you find is then it's always safe. When you get to the end of the courgette, you see this button here. What that would do is it would just push the courgette into the blades. So therefore, you'll have nothing left at the end. It won't waste anything. All right. So it's super good. All right. And by the way, this is one of my favourite bits as well, because I like cheese on toast. And when you use it to cheese, just get a block of cheese, pop it on, put your palm behind it, okay, and then what you find is you get 4 slices of cheese, all the same thickness for your cheese on toast. Okay, for those people that can't cut their cheese on toast. Okay, now, this bit here, this little lip here, what you do is you pop this one off, okay, and that is your 8 times faster slicer blade. And I generally store it like that as it comes off, downwards, because there's no sharp edges. Okay, so Grater and Zester and Julienne. So my Julienne pops on like that, and it doesn't matter if you put it on that way or that way. Doesn't really matter, whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, and then you just snap that into place like that, and this will do your Juliennes. So if you want to do your carrots for your coleslaw, remember, the longer you hold it as well, the longer the Juliennes will be. Now, Place your safety guard on the end there like that. Okay, your carrot. And of course, what are you using? Cucumbers, courgettes. Okay, remember the longer you use it, the longer your juliennes. So it is quite simple. Okay, simple and easy. That's how we like it, isn't it? All right. One of my favourite things as well. Okay, if you want something a bit different. Okay, remember you can use it on a lot of different stuff, but potatoes for rosties. And this is fantastic. Just wash them. Okay, there's your rosti. And the nice thing is you get towards the end, I don't want to cut my fingers, so all I do is pop that on there like that. Okay, and there is my potato rosti. Remember, press the button, that will get rid of anything, and all you're left with is literally the skin. And you generally do this into tea towels, you've got to squeeze the starch out. That's your... Remember, this is it's all stainless steel, so it all goes in your dishwasher. Or a bowl of soapy water. I'll clean that off in a second with a bit of a brush. Okay, this one here, the last bit, okay, is your Grater and Zester. So your Grater and Zester, that snaps into place. Now this one is, will only go in one direction. So if you snap it on that way, it's going to go in that direction. If you put it on the other way, it will go in this direction. So whichever direction you put it on. Now, obviously grating, most people like to grate a bit of cheese at home. So if you want to grate your cheese, it's absolutely brilliant for grating soft cheese. This is mild cheddar, okay, or Parmesan over your salad or your pasta. It really is fantastic for Parmesan. It's absolutely brilliant. But also, as well, if you like to zest at home, so you want to zest oranges, lemons, limes, ginger. So we've got some ginger over here. Okay, if you want to zest some ginger at home. For some tea, ginger, okay, or orange. Remember, it's got your non-slip foot, so all you do is up and back. Remember, when you're zesting at home, always take the zest, but don't take the pith, okay? All right, so it's really simple, really easy. All right, that's just grating and zesting, all right? And that is your Nova Gigant 8 times faster slicer with your Julienne attachment and your grating and zesting attachment.